What's up, everybody? Matt Modi here with OddsJam. In this video, here to give you some NBA player prop best bets for today, Thursday, March 23rd, hammering some NBA player props. So yesterday, to do a little bit of a recap, was actually a pretty good day for me individually, up $918. But unfortunately, I gave out 4 player prop picks in this video, and I went 1 and 3 on those picks. So not a great day for my player props. I had Jokic under 45.5 PRA. That one lost. I had 2 double-doubles. Jakob Poeltl was one of them. That one lost. I had Nikola Vucevic over 0.5 double-doubles. Just has a double-double. That one lost. And then the one I got to hit was Bam Adebayo under his rebounds plus assists total. So we don't love 1 and 3, but I got more today. Hopefully we can turn this thing around. The first play that I locked in here, I actually found on the OddsJam arbitrage page. So there are multiple ways to find profitable betting opportunities. A lot of times I just use the positive EV page, but to switch things up, I found a really good play on Donovan Mitchell assists to go over 3.5. This is at minus 118 odds at FanDuel. So I locked this bad boy in, as you can see right here. Donovan Mitchell over 3.5 assists, minus 118 odds at FanDuel. The reason why this play is good, so arbitrage opportunities is when you can bet both sides of an outcome, right? An over and an under, and guaranteed to be profitable. Like the odds work out in a way where you can literally bet both sides and you'll guarantee profit. It's an arbitrage opportunity because look at the over, which is what we bet, minus 118 odds at FanDuel, and the under is at plus 120. So there's a 2-cent gap between these two numbers, which creates an arbitrage opportunity. But when there are arbitrage opportunities, that means one, if not both, of these sportsbooks are incorrectly pricing the market, right? Sportsbooks don't want to have a scenario in which you can bet both sides and be profitable, right? Something's wrong in this outcome. Something is. And what I like about the arbitrage page is if you just click into the market, literally click your mouse, it pulls up all of the odds from the that all the other sportsbooks are pricing this play. So you can look across the sportsbooks and see, okay, what sportsbook, where is this mispriced? And we can clearly see that FanDuel has the over mispriced at minus 118, right? Look at every other sportsbook. We see minus 142 up to minus 150, with the closest being Bet Rivers at minus 127. But the majority of books are in the minus 140s, pretty clearly above the FanDuel number. And if you're ever curious if the bet you're placing is a good enough outlier to be locked in or not, all you need to do is open the event page in a new tab, open link a new tab, and it pulls up the screen you see here. So this just is the player assists market for the game you have in question. But what you want to do is click this button that says show no vig odds. When you do that, it shows you exactly what it says, the no vig odds of every single sportsbook that is pricing this play. And we're looking at Donovan Mitchell. So remember, we locked it in at minus 118 odds at FanDuel. That is the odds that we bet. So we want to make sure that the no vig line of the majority of the other sportsbooks have it priced above minus 118, right? More likely to occur than minus 118. And that's exactly what we have here. So if we look at Donovan Mitchell and we look at the no vig odds of pretty much every sportsbook, and let me zoom out just so we can see them all on one screen here. Minus 124, minus 120, minus 132, minus 123. So Bet Rivers being the only one that's close, their no vig odds are at minus 109. But across the board in the minus 120s for the no vig odds for this play, right? No vig odds. So that means that we are getting a profitable betting opportunity on Donovan Mitchell's assist total going over. So that's why I locked it in, and this is play number 1. Donovan Mitchell over 3.5 assists, minus 118 odds at FanDuel. Next up, I found a couple plays using the low holds tool. So again, not just the positive EV page can you use to find profitable betting opportunities. So a low hold is when you can bet both sides of a market. So it's similar to an arbitrage opportunity where you're betting both sides, but there is a 0% hold between both sports books that we are betting, right? Like we see minus 180 plus 180, minus 115 plus 115. The purpose of a low hold is to play through like deposit matches or play through bonuses, or if you just want to get a certain amount of money risked on a sports book, but you don't want to actually risk any money. Like let's pretend you're $1,000 away from getting a new tiered status on Caesars. You could use the low holds page, place a $1,000 bet on Caesars, place another bet on the other sports book, and have a 0% sum, right? No lost money, no gained money. That's kind of what low holds are used for. But it's similar to an arbitrage in that if sportsbooks are priced in such a way where you can take advantage of them and that like they have like literally equal odds, there's something missing there. One sportsbook has something priced incorrectly. It's kind of the same logic. So the play that I found using a low hold is this Mikal Bridges under 0.5 blocks. Now I know that the odds aren't ideal at minus 169, but minus 169, plus 169, minus 200, plus 200. As long as the odds that the bet you are placing are an outlier compared to the majority of sportsbooks, the exact same thing we looked at for the Donovan Mitchell one, as long as you are betting on an outlier, I will place bets from, like I said, up to minus plus 200, something like that, right? So the minus 169 isn't ideal. It doesn't scare me off because we're getting such a good price on this. So Mikal Bridges in the official bet is Mikal Bridges under 0.5 blocks, minus 169 at Caesars. There are only 4 other sportsbooks that price it, but look where they price it. Minus 210, minus 200, minus 195. So if we do the same exact thing, we open the event page in a new tab, we show no vig odds for the player blocks market, look at where the sportsbooks have the Mikal Bridges under 0.5 blocks priced. So BetMGM is neutral value. It's minus 169 is their no vig price. It's not positive. It's not negative. It's neutral. Look at the other sportsbooks. Minus 177, minus 172, minus 172. So we're getting a really good price on this Mikal Bridges under 0.5 blocks. So I hammered it. I locked it in. Really good play here. I put 1 unit to profit about $60 on this one. I tried not to risk more than $100 on a player prop just because the variance is a little bit higher. I love player props. I definitely don't avoid them. I just unit size down a little bit. So that's play number 2, Mikal Bridges under 0.5 blocks. The next play that I locked in here was Julius Randle under 12.5 rebounds plus assists. So this and the blocks aren't showing up, right? They don't show up on the positive EV page because the positive EV page only shows plays where you can compare the odds to a sharp sportsbook, like a Bet Online, like a Pinnacle sportsbook. Well, these markets, blocks and rebounds plus assists, we don't have odds from a sharp sportsbook, but that doesn't mean that we can't still find good plays, right? Julius Randle under 12.5 rebounds plus assists, minus 115 odds at Bet365. Look at the other sportsbooks. FanDuel is close at minus 128. Doesn't beat the no vig odds of FanDuel. It does every other book. BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings, and Betway. This minus 115 beats the no vig odds of 4 of those sportsbooks. So it's an outlier to the majority of sportsbooks, which means that we are getting a profitable play. If you do the same thing that I've been doing, you view the event page in a new tab, it will show you the exact value that you look for and that you like to bet on these NBA player props. So that's play number 3. Play number 4 and the last one for the evening is Wendell Carter under 11.5 rebounds plus assists. Locked this one in at minus 115 odds at FanDuel. I mean, you can see the value here, right? It's the same exact logic for the other plays. Look at where every other sportsbook has this play priced. Minus 145, minus 145, minus 140 across the board. Really, really good price here. I locked this one in on FanDuel. As you can see right here, Wendell Carter under 11.5 rebounds plus assists as my 4th and final play for this video. So 4 NBA player props for you guys to hammer. 4 plays that we found, not even using the positive EV page, showing you how valuable the other tools can be on OddsJam. But that's it. So if you're still watching this, would appreciate it if you could like, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on my Twitter handle that you see on the screen here. And that's going to be it. So enjoy the slate tonight and have a good one.